From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, November the 18th, 2021. Well, we open with very welcome news. An Israeli couple who had been held in a Turkish prison for 8 days are now safely back in Israel. Natalie and Morty Oknin, both bus drivers in Israel who were in Turkey on vacation, had been accused of espionage over some photographs that they took. Allegations strongly rejected by Israel as having no basis. After tireless diplomacy on the part of the Israeli government, the couple were freed and returned to Israel on a private jet sent by the government this morning. In a press conference outside the family's home in the city of Modi'in today, Natalie Oknin said, "We want to thank all the people of Israel who supported our country and family. Thank you to Prime Minister Naftali Bennett, Foreign Minister Yair Lapid, President Isaac Herzog." Bennett and Lapid held a phone call with the couple this morning, welcoming them home, and Herzog welcomed them back as well, saying how good it is that you came home. Both Herzog and Bennett spoke over the phone with the president of Turkey, Tayyip Erdogan, today to thank him and his government for their help and cooperation in resolving this matter. U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, Linda Thomas-Greenfield, left Israel today for Jordan, where she continues her regional tour. Yesterday, Thomas-Greenfield met with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas in Ramallah, as well as with other Palestinian officials, where she said we discussed rebuilding the U.S.-Palestinian relationship, ensuring UNRWA, the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestinian Refugees, lives up to its commitments, the importance of respecting human rights, and our shared commitment to a two-state solution. A Holocaust memorial in Oviedo, Spain, was vandalized last Friday, its stone and steel scraped and defaced. The Federation of Jewish Communities of Spain released a statement on Monday saying, "We urge the Spanish authorities to condemn such acts and restore the damaged elements immediately, and to implement educational measures to teach tolerance, mutual understanding, and the right to be considered different." Well, high school students in Romania will now be required to learn about the Holocaust. The Romanian Senate adopted a law today making it mandatory for all high schools and vocational schools in the country to teach a course on the history of the Holocaust and the Jewish people. It will go into effect in 2023. The content of the course will be set by Romania's Education Ministry in partnership with the Ellie Institute for the Study of the Holocaust in Romania. Two agreements were signed today between Israeli and Emirati defense companies. Israel Aerospace Industries and Edge Group signed the deals to partner on developing a number of technologies, including remote-controlled unmanned vehicles, and setting up a joint maintenance center in the UAE. They signed the deals while at the Dubai Air Show. This is the first time that Israeli defense firms were invited to the show in Dubai, another sign of normalization since the signing of the Abraham Accords just over 1 year ago. Yesterday, Israel Aerospace CEO and President Boaz Levy welcomed the Crown Prince of the Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, to the firm's booth at the air show, saying it is a true honor to partner with our friends from the UAE, the region, and the world during this spectacular event. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, November the 18th at 7 o'clock, it's Talmud Study. At 7:30, Ellie Cohanim is on location in Jerusalem speaking with Deputy Mayor of the capital, Fleur Hassan-Nahoum, about the Abraham Accords, the challenges of running Jerusalem, mainstreaming minorities in the city, and Israel diaspora relations. At 8, founder and president of NGO Monitor, Gerald Steinberg, discusses Palestinian NGOs used as fronts for terror with Jonathan Tobin. At 9, Mark Golub speaks with Ben-Dror Yemini on L'chaim. At 10, it's episode 6 of From Date to Mate. And coming up next, it's Good Week Israel. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, November the 18th, 2021. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.